Hi everyone, this is Queen of Light 1111. It's been a little bit since I've had a YouTube reading. It's been almost a week, so I wanted to come back and give you all a quick energy check-in on the twin flame relationship. Also, just wanted to remind everyone that I have my website, queenoflight1111.com, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me. And I do twin flame energy check-ins. I have an extended reading, which goes over, blockages to union, and then just kind of divine guidance and messages and advice from your spirit guides and angels. And I also offer coaching. So please check out the website, and you can book directly there or send me a message there if you have any questions or have an interest in working with me. Okay, so today I did a little bit of a longer spread on the twin flame, divine masculine and divine feminine's relationship. We have overall energy here at the top. What is going on in the divine masculine and feminine's headspace, what's going on in their heart space, what's going on in their kind of physical world, 3D world, right? So how are they feeling in the 3D about each other? And then we're looking at what actions people might take, in near term. And then we're going to look at connective energies and then future energies. So let's go ahead and get started. So the divine masculine's overall energy as related to his feminine is the sun. So today he's looking at his feminine very positively. And so he's also then, in addition to looking at her in a positive manner, he's also, maybe being illuminated, is starting going further into his awakening process, because as the sun, as you know, shines and illuminates everything around him, very opposite from the moon energy. So he could be feeling enlightened. He could be gaining energy from the sun. We are in summer months here in in the United States. So, this could be, he's gaining energy and strength and being illuminated, but definitely feeling very positively about himself and his feminine. So that's his overall energy towards the connection. So the next row here is about, I'm going to go ahead and actually do overall energy for the feminine. So just so you guys can see it as we go back and forth. So he's in the sun energy. The divine feminine's overall energy is the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is also about, spirituality and awakening. It's about contracts. It's about, unions. It's about marriage. So she very much has, those things on her mind. So she's going through her spiritual awakening. She understands her contract with her twin, and she's looking to move forward in that contract. So that is on her overall energy. The masculine's headspace, we have 3 cards for him. We have the King of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and then the Page of Pentacles. And so I was really happy to see the 2 kings come out. So this shows me that in his headspace, at least, he's operating from a higher vibration, from a much more mature standpoint. And so the King of Wands is, passionate. He's mature. He knows what he wants, and he wants to move forward and get it. And that's the King of Wands. And the King of Pentacles, could be an earth sign, and this could be fire sign. The King of Pentacles is about a strong, solid foundation. It's about someone who's very mature and grounded. So coming across as, someone who really knows what they want this time and is moving forward to get something strong, stable, and grounded. That's the headspace that he's in. And then with the Page of Pentacles, he's looking to make a small offer, in his headspace. He's still considering it based on some of these other cards, but with the Page of Pentacles energy, he wants to send something out there in the material world. Pentacles is about earth energy. So he's wanting to send some sort of message or news out there to his feminine, and that's where he is in his headspace. Now the feminine, she's looking for the message, right? So we have 5 of Cups, we have Page of Wands, and we have the Lovers. And so in her headspace, she's kind of still mourning over these 3 cups that have, spilt over, but right behind her, she still has 2 cups left. And so what she's doing is, she's still sad over the loss over, and I can tell by this couple here that they're maybe not together today again. So the 5 of Cups, she's mourning something, right? What is she mourning? She's mourning her relationship. She knows decisions have to be made for them to come together, decisions about this relationship. Things need to be healed. So that's with the Lover's card. And with this Page of Wands energy, so it's interesting, we have Page of Pentacles on his side, on the headspace, and with the Page of Wands energy, she's really wanting him to come forward quickly with a message, right? Quickly. So, Page of Wands is like inspiration. It's about new energy. It's about, speed. And so she's looking for some sort of communication quickly from her masculine. So then we have what is in the Divine Masculine's heart space. And in the heart space, we have the 2 of Swords, we have the 9 of Swords, and we have the Tower. So with the 2 of Swords, that's a stalemate. So in his heart space, he's just really not sure at this time what he's going to do. In his heart, he's torn. So with the 2 of Swords energy, we're still at a stalemate. And why? Because he's anxious. He's anxious about, maybe what has happened. He's anxious about, his thoughts. He's anxious about, how she might be perceiving him. And he knows that the Tower has had its way with their relationship, and it's because of things that he may have done or they both may have done, but nonetheless the Tower has occurred and this relationship now needs to be rebuilt. So he's kind of wondering, what am I going to do in my heart space? I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm stressed about it, and I know this relationship has crumbled. Okay, and so in the heart space of the feminine, very interesting. He's in the 2 of Swords. She's in the 3 of Swords. So while he's sitting here trying to think about what to do and make a decision, she's still heartbroken. She had 5 of Cups, remember, in her headspace. And this is the loss. She feels the loss. She's heartbroken. That's in her heart space. She's also 8 of Swords, trapped. He's in 9 of Swords. So he's been trapped, but now he is stressed out. She's kind of trapped in her head over her thoughts because she's operating in loss and sadness. But she is still the Queen of Swords upright, and she is going to be demanding truth and honesty, and for him to come forward out of this 9 of Swords energy and help rebuild after this Tower has crumbled on their relationship. So, in her heart space, she's sad, she's thinking, but she's not doing anything about it, but she is going to be demanding, or is demanding now, honesty, integrity, and movement forward. To start to rebuild. Okay, so then the next question we have is, where are they in their 3D space, like in their physical, today on this earth? What is the 3D energy for this relationship? So for the Divine Masculine side, he's in 6 of Wands, Ace of Swords, and 5 of Swords. So 5 of Swords is about an argument or a fight nobody won, right? That's why the Tower happened. That's why it's in his heart space. That's why he's anxious, right? And then again, 5 of Swords, that's why she is in loss of 5 of Cups. And then she is in this 3 of Swords energy, right? So both are mirroring and feeling loss. So this 5 of Swords that occurred in the 3D needs to be healed. But he's feeling like he can be successful at rebuilding this Tower with this 6 of Wands. He feels like he can be successful in healing himself, healing this relationship, and he'd like a new beginning with clarity, Ace of Swords. So he's gaining mental clarity, in which then he can be successful in helping rebuild. So I hope that made sense. And for the feminine side, 4 cards flew out, so I took them. And here we have the Fool. So in the 3D, the Divine Feminine wants a new beginning. And she is hopeful with the Star, right? So she's hopeful with the Star. She wants a new beginning. he wants mental clarity, and he feels successful in, having this rebuilding and this new beginning. And she's also looking for this, Page of Swords. She's kind of trying to figure out, what is he up to? Is he getting it? Is he getting mental clarity? So the Page of Swords, right, is about the seeker. It's about research. It's about, checking up on people. So, she could be potentially doing that. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. Why is she checking up on him? Because this Knight of Pentacles, earth energy, is kind of slow. He's not moving fast enough for her, even with this Knight of this King of Wands and this, Six of Wands energy in his space. She just feels like this is not happening fast enough, right? So, which then kind of lends to where she is in her head and her heart. It's not happening fast enough. I want the new beginning. I am hopeful. I really feel like, yes, the divine is intervening, but I'm trying to check him out to see if any change is being made, but I don't know, because it's so slow. So that's what the 3D space looks like for both of these people. So now future energies for the divine masculine is the Three of Cups, the Hanged Man, and the Queen of Pentacles. I'm sorry, I take that back. That's not the future energy. This is the action, okay? So we just finished 3D, so now this is action. This is the action that the divine masculine may take towards his feminine action. So Three of Cups, Hanged Man, Queen of Pentacles. So it's interesting. You have the King of Pentacles in this reading, and now action that he's going to take is towards his Queen of Pentacles. So special message if you are an earth sign. So what I'm seeing here is Three of Cups, right? So Three of Cups for me, it's typically about celebration. It's about spending time with your loved ones. It's about spending time with family. But I asked specifically, what action is he going to take towards his feminine? So Three of Cups can also mean reunion. He wants to take action towards reunion. But with the Hanged Man is still a pause, right? So that goes back to his Two of Swords energy, right? And his Nine of Swords energy in his heart space. So he's still, right, unsure. He's still unsure about what he wants to do, but he certainly wants to take action. He wants to take action towards union. He wants to, make a move forward to his Queen of Pentacles, but he is still actively working on this Hanged Man energy, which is gaining enlightenment, trying to really understand this connection. So the action that I feel like he's going to take at this time is one, just of, there is this desire to reunite, but I feel like it's still going to be his continued healing with this Hanged Man card. So actions today, it's still good. It's one of, still enlightenment and spirituality, but it's not that, movement forward, like we might want it with the, King of Swords or the Knight of Swords. So the union the desire for union is there towards his queen, but the Hanged Man, he's right now, his action is he is healing. Okay, so action that the feminine might take, well, she's not doing much either, so they're kind of mirroring here. So she's operating in temperance. Okay, temperance is about patience. Temperance is also, some readers like to say, this is the twin flame angel tempering the relationship. So she's very much going to be patient. What action is she taking? None. And then she's also a Nine of Wands. So she's determined. She is, wants to persevere. She wants to make it through. She wants to keep going. So she's being patient, but it's not an energy. Nine of Wands is not an energy of her taking action towards him. She's just going to keep going. She's going to continue to be hopeful. She'll continue to be patient. Why is she not doing anything? Because she went through the Ten of Swords and the Five of Pentacles in this relationship, and all the swords in her back, right? And Five of Pentacles left out in the cold. If any of you saw my Instagram reading this morning, it was about the divine feminine's energy towards her masculine, was about the goddess of rage, and it was about abandonment. And so she felt that, she's angry over this Ten of Swords, and then she, feels abandoned. The Five of Pentacles is being left out. So she is in this space, in this extended read of that IG read, is that she's just going to be hopeful. She'll keep going. She'll persevere, but she's not taking any action because the Ten of Swords, what happened in this relationship with this Five of Swords energy and this tower crumbling has just left her with just she was devastated. But she's going to keep going and she's going to be hopeful about the relationship. So that's the action, mirroring. Neither one of them are doing anything. She's praying and being spiritual about it. He is continuing to heal and being enlightened about it. But there is still desire to be together, right? Three of Cups. And, she's still hopeful about her relationship. That's why she keeps going with the Nine of Wands. So let's move forward and let's look at connective energy. So I pulled 2 from the masculine's deck and 3 flew out from the feminine's deck. So the masculine's deck, he had the 2 of Wands and the 7 of Cups, and the feminine has the Ace of Swords, the 8 of Wands, and the 10 of Pentacles. And the way that I'm going to read this is, there was great illusion. There is great. So in the connective energy, right, people may have choices. They may be daydreaming. They may be in a fog. And that's why there's this unsureness about moving forward and what to do. So there is some fog that people are trying to see through so that they're able to then, with the 2 of Wands energy, make decisions. They're planning their next step, right? So the 2 of Wands is about planning. And then with the 3 of Wands, you've sent it out, right? Now you're waiting for it to come back. So they are planning in their connective energy about how to come together, right? Her, in her headspace, she had, decisions. She wants communication. And his headspace, he's talking about, moving forward. He knows what he finally wants. He wants something solid and he wants to make an offer. So this is planning in the connective energy. 2 of Wands, they are planning. What are they planning? They're planning, again, Ace of Swords, to get clarity out of this situation, to heal from this 5 of Swords, from this Tower energy, from the 5 of Cups and the 3 of Swords. So this Ace of Swords here is getting clarity from what has occurred in this relationship, right? So they can continue to move forward. Move forward, 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands is about quick communication, right? Both want it. Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands. Both want it. So in the connective energy of 8 of Wands, you have people coming forward with quick communication, text messages, emails, something quick, either traveling to each other. So this planning will give them, then they will have clarity and they will move forward with 8 of Wands. And then what do they both want as far as their connective energy? The 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles is everything coming together in this 3D world. Pentacles is about earth. We live on the earth. This is 3D energy. And again, this is earth sign, right? You have the King of Pentacles, you have the Queen of Pentacles. And so here you have the 10 of Pentacles. That is what this couple connectively want with each other. It's happy family, happy home, successful careers, everything integrating, everything coming together. Okay, so that's really what the connective energy is today. Bottom of the deck, 4 of Wands for the masculine. He wants this marriage. He wants stability. He wants, structure. He wants to come together and build something. Bottom of the deck for the feminine, Queen of Pentacles. And he has Queen of Pentacles here. So really, really special messages if this is for earth signs. So then when I looked at future energies, what's going to happen in the future? Well, we have the King of Fire, which is the King of Wands. So this is the divine masculine representing himself again. But I also take this as an energy. This is about moving forward quickly. This is about knowing what you want. And then you have the Mother, which is, Earth, right? Which is also the Empress in the Streams of Gaia deck. So you have a masculine and a feminine. And so in the future, these two are going to come together to balance this 5 of Wands, this conflict. 5 of Fire is about this conflict. And we already have it here with 5 of Swords, So the future energy is about them, this masculine and feminine, coming back together to really talk it out. I know these people look like they're dueling, but sometimes that is okay, right? You have to get it out and you have to then release that energy so that people can continue to heal. So I love that there's great fire in this. He'll come forward, that there's a feminine represented, and this conversation, this fiery conversation needs to occur. It's a challenging one. You have a lot of fives here, Five of Swords, Five of Cups, Five of Fire, and Five of Pentacles. This is right now a challenging time. It's a time where people have to now deal with what has happened. The masculine and feminine need to deal with what has happened so that things can be healed and people can move forward. Bottom of the deck for this card, for this deck, was the Five of Earth. So, I'm sorry, Five of Swords. So here, this is about, people not sharing all of their information. If you look in this picture, she doesn't have all the information. He's holding all the cards. So this is guidance. I'm telling you, this is at the bottom of the deck, and this is the energy, right? For the overall energy for this future, for this couple. They need to come together, the masculine and feminine. They need to have this conversation. It's going to be difficult, but they cannot hold stuff back from each other, or else that is going to continue to delay healing. We had such positive cards, and to have that at the bottom of the deck, concerned me. So the guidance really here is that can be avoided. That Five of Swords, that five can be avoided here with this kind of trickster, right? About, don't hold back. Share everything that you must share so that you can heal. All right. I hope that made sense. It looks hopeful. There's a lot of mirroring, but there also seems to be a lot of heartbreak and an indecision, but certainly a great, great need and desire to communicate with each other. The energy, while it doesn't look like immediate union, even though the current energy is one of they both want to come together and manifest this Ten of Pentacles, they're really going to have to fix the issues that they had in the past, or whatever this Tower and this Five of Swords and Three of Swords and Five of Cups and Five of Pentacles, whatever that triggered that's this, and this needs to be healed by them. Okay, so I hope that made sense. If you want to book a personal reading with me, please go to my website, queenoflight1111.com. All right, everybody, have a great day. Bye-bye.